but it's going to come down to movement and technique.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is going to, because 80% always does.
Mm-hmm. With Ultra specifically, there are going to be very, very hard movement sections, which are actually easier in New Route. We're going to have high jump and speed booster in the wrecked ship very early, making for an extremely movement intense item with very, very complicated strats. It looks like we're off here.
And series, which it takes a little bit of time to understand that series is not the be-all, end-all.
Yeah, if you see one runner with a better escape time than the other one, this is definitely not the end of the race. Alright, and we got some good sync going.
There you go. Yeah, that works. Wow, we got BPS, Insomnia, Antinomy, Sloters, Mookie.
We got Claire. Yeah.
Claire, yeah. All the cool kids are showing up. Astral.
The cool kids know when the good races are on.
What's up, Easy? All right, and they're heading out. Notice they're using that stop technique before they get to the doors. That's similar to slowing down when you're going towards a red light. So that way when it changes, you can keep moving forward without losing all your momentum. And it really makes a difference in your series time.
Oh yeah, you would think just running straight into that door wouldn't matter since you immediately start running again, but that's precious time that adds up to like a lot over the course of the entire station. But thankfully we're out of there. I want to say arguably one of the least favorite part of any speedrun in this game.
Yeah, probably. And a special shout out to Big Fat B-Net, who just now came across my chat. B, the problem is I'm an old man, and I've got this chat blown up with the font so big that I can only see about 4 or 5 lines at a time. So sorry about that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, the speed gaming bot should take up pretty much all of it then, right?
All right, heading down into Parlor. Nice down back movement by Rumble.
Same for InNoRush. That down back takes a long time to get down to make that Parlor that fluently.
Yeah, I'm working on it now. I just keep turning around. And the pit. And Rumble getting pitless, making it look easy.
Yeah. This pit room is very much a room that can give or take confidence at the very start of this run. Getting a pitless always feels good, whereas falling into 1 or 2 kind of early takes the motivation from you for good early game paces.
It's that second one that gets me every time.
Yeah.
Both these runners within a couple of seconds of each other. There hasn't been much of a lead opening up yet, which you would not expect when you were talking earlier about how evenly matched they are.
There's going to be very, very big rooms coming up very soon. We're going to have a climb, which I feel is might either be an equalizer here or going to put one of the runners very far ahead.
Yep, the climb is what throws most new runners into straight technicality. Yeah. It's a bit of a hurdle. And like Papa Schmo just pointed out, you notice neither one of them utilized Moonfall. So that's not going to be a factor in this race.
Yeah. Moonfall being a technique using the moonwalk, which is probably the biggest reason people don't use it. Which pretty much allows for an infinite fall speed, which of course in rooms like this, the climb, which is just very, very tall, really saves several seconds.
All right, Rumble having a great climb.
Yeah.
Oh, InNoRush fumbling just a little bit there. Those wall jumps are tricky.
Yeah, it's especially at the very last stage, right before the gap there. If you fall down there, having to do an entire section again never feels good.
And Rumble with a sub-5 bomb time without moonfall. That's really good.
Yeah. Getting this 5-minute time. Everything beyond that is like already really, really good. 5 minutes, just really a time you gotta achieve first. That's quite a burden.
Rumble slipping just a little bit, grabbing all those missiles at once. You usually try not to do that, but depending on how the drops group, sometimes it's really hard not to.
Yeah, and getting really lucky in that second round. Wasn't on full energy, however got a ton of missile drops there. Sometimes if you're not on full energy, he can just troll you and give you only energy, making the fight a lot longer, having to wait for extra cycles there.
Shout out to Wesker, my personal Mr. Miyagi. All right, Rumble picking up Alpha Tank.
So yeah, this is that's probably gonna be the biggest factor in terms of route divergence that we're gonna have here. We already know that both runners are gonna take old route for any percent. The question we have here is how many E-tanks are the runners gonna collect. The optimal thing you can do is free. A lot of runners choose to get crate E-tank as an extra safety. Some even go for 5, which is also fine. But getting these extra E-tanks definitely adds up in time. We got Rumbleminze earlier with a 4-tank run, InNoRush actually with a 3-tank run. Both were debating though whether or not to get an extra tank, so we're gonna see about that.
Yeah, I just recently dropped that 5th tank. It's an adjustment. You know, it's hard to throw away your crutches sometimes. But like you said, it costs time. And that crate E-tank costs you more than 6 or 7 seconds to get it.
Yeah.
Rumble having no problem with early supers.
Yeah, really.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, really clean rinser movement by both of the runners so far.
Got the golden mock ball, no problem.
I sometimes wonder how many people actually still know Golden. Because it's very old any percent tutorial from years ago.
Yeah, I think most people that would know him now would know him from a couple years ago when he was doing commentary at the GDQs. Because he was still doing that. The first speed run I ever saw, Golden was doing the commentary. It was Zeus doing his solo hundo run at the 2014.
Oh, GDQ. Really?
Yeah.
For me, it would be the 4-player any percent race in 2015, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, 2015 was when I first saw it. It was a recording on YouTube. I wasn't. But I remember that 4-player 80% race. Rumble is just tearing through Green Star.
Oh, using a super to kill that cactac, and getting a super as reward.
Well, when you want them really dead.
Yep.
Another good down back strat there by Rumble to get through those crumble blocks after he shot him. That's really nice. Kind of fumbled the D-boost a little bit, but he's okay.
And looks like he opts to skip Spacer. Not gonna get that safety anymore.
And InNoRush. Oh, really nice. Really nice red tower descent. Gains a little bit of time there.
A really good screw D-boost too.
That's so sweet when you get that.
Yeah. InNoRush, a very nice, fast entrance into the warehouse here.
Remind me to ask him how you do that. And Rumble heading into everybody's first boss. Well, not everybody's, but our first boss tonight. Craig, who really wants to go to prom.
Hopefully Rumble is not going to let him. Same for InNoRush. Rumble setting up for the 2-missile free super quick kill. Gets it, very nice.
Very nicely done.
And getting decent drops too.
Absolutely. 4 supers is awesome to have at this point.
Yeah.
Because you know you're going to be full heading down into Business Center. Uh-oh. InNoRush going for the backup.
Fortunately missing it. We'll have to do a second round here. Also wasted a super there, so gonna take just a little bit longer since he doesn't have the required ammo. Should be good with that missile drop, though.
Now, I heard that there was some dispute about how many of those little fingernails spin around.
Oh no. So the inevitable truth about this is that there are 3 fingernails in this room, and only one of them can drop something. Don't let yourself tell anything else.
Now, I believe it's that third one is always spinning around down below and never comes up, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They just have a tendency to not really show up in groups.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, InNoRush disposing of Craig. Rumble, in the meantime, is heading down in the Business Center. Another tricky place for movement. Getting down to the bottom of Business Center.
There's actually a really cool down back strat that you can do without hitting any of the platforms. Rumble doing a very fast secondary strat here where you hit one platform, but it's a really hard room to do optimal, both going up and going down.
Yeah, that's the one I use with the soft morph coming down. I think Kip is the one I got that from. And Rumble picking up the best item in the game.
Absolutely agree. InNoRush going for the straight safety tank. Overthinking his decision of a free tank run.
I can't say as I blame him for that. This is a tournament race.
Oh, absolutely. I absolutely agree. Chain damage to Dragon is something that can always happen, even if you do an absolutely flawless fight. So never bad to have that safety there.
Rumble not getting that sweet little mock ball, but he's making it on over.
Yeah, that Rising Tide mock ball is really, really hard. And the thing is, even if you get it, that little jumpy fire bat things, if the RNG is wrong, even if you get the mock ball, it won't give you anything because they will instantly stop you by damaging you. It's really, really annoying.
Speed Booster Hallway being one of the places you can arm pump going downhill and not fall on your face.
Yeah, if you want to understand how slopes work in this game, you need like a Harvard degree in physics, because it's very complicated and doesn't really make any sense. Fun thing, in PAL, you couldn't do that. You would fall down.
Because Frost, the door becomes usable after you kill that little bug. I don't know what he's called. And if you leave the room after killing him without opening that door, when you come back in the room from getting high jump boots, you will have to kill him again in order to open the door, which will cost you time.
Yeah.
Which is why they kill the bug, then jump up and shoot the door. So when they come back out from high jump boots, it will be blue.
It's kind of a one-time thing. These kill X amount of enemies in a room in order to progress. Thankfully, not having to do that every single time.
Another example, I guess, being Plasma Room, where you have to get rid of all of the enemies before the door will open.
Yeah, exactly. Or every single boss door except for Spore Spawn, because Spore Spawn is special.
I kind of miss Spo. But as many boss RTAs we've had, he's gotten his exposure, I would say, for the year.
I don't think Spore Spawn ever had this much attention in a tournament, ever. And I don't think he'll ever get this much attention again. For a very long time.
Alright, I'm catching that Elder Scrolls and Ancient and Wise One crap going on down there. My wrath will be terrible, I just want to let you know.
Yeah, this guy has a pretty good punch. Trust me on that one. Alright, Rumble taking these extra farms here in Business Center going up, not a bad choice. On almost full health, 15 missiles and 4 supers is really, really decent. Going on your way to the wrecked ship.
Yeah, Punk has a very nice accent. It's a very intelligent sounding accent. Of course, that's fitting, considering the fact that he's German and speaks fluent English, whereas I've lived here for 50 years and I still butcher our language. So there you have it.
Well, I gotta thank you on that, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a voice fetishist, and there are like some voices that I really like to fall asleep to, and yours is definitely one of them. It's like this clear, nice sound. It's like just perfect for commentary.
Yeah, I've heard that a bit. I have. Oh, Rumble having a little trouble with Red Tower, which is an extremely technical. That hero shot is make or break, because once you get out of sync with those rippers, it's like a bad dream you just can't wake up from.
Exactly. It's the prime example of strats that get harder the more you fail it. You really, really want to get that on your first try.
Also getting that nice D-boost over to Alpha Power Bombs and the D-boost back. Now, D-boost back being the much more difficult one, by the way.
Yeah, the running speed is much less, and you really want to get that D-boost to avoid getting eaten by the Vile Plumes there, which costs a lot of time and nerfs.
There is a morph ball strat, though. Go ahead, Paul.
I feel like it's less the time you lose making it so annoying than just the frustration of just not being able to do anything, getting eaten by them. But that might just be me.
And no, that's true. And there's also the fact that going into Fantoon, even with 3 energy tanks, you do not want to lose any bit of energy you don't have to, because you still have Shine Sparks to do. Nobody that does old route does CWJ, to my knowledge, because duh. So, you've got at least 2 short Shine Sparks or 1 long one if you're killed to get across, and that's going to cost you some energy.
Yeah, plus most people also opt to do X Factors on Fantoon, which in the setups itself already involves taking damage by Fantoon, so that's always something to consider, especially if you get fast patterns, you have like no time to farm.
Yep, and Fantoon does not mind handing out some damage. Alright, InNoRush got his power bombs headed up the second half of Red Tower. And Rumble is heading down to everybody's favorite ghost, the most random boss in the game.
So I'm not sure where it was that I read that. It might have been some Nintendo Power issue, but I'm pretty sure that according to lore, Phantoon is actually a hologram. I have no clue how he's able to interact with you if he's a hologram, but that's just what I read. And it always was a very funny idea to me.
Well, a hologram is typically generated by laser imaging, so I would guess that when he opens his eye, the lasers become active and therefore damage you. It's a theory.
That sounds as technical as I could get it. Oh, InNoRush, fortunately sparking into the pillar there. Oh, and Rumble barely being off on that X Factor there. Only getting one particle in.
Yeah, and the really crappy thing is you have to wait for those particles to hit something before you can shoot again. So you're basically running around in those flames. Doppler strat coming up. I think he got about 4 in him.
Oh, and getting another fast here. InNoRush making nice contact with the mini Phantoon there. Getting an unfortunate hit in.
Yeah, because there's always that. Those ghosts really like to give you a tap if they can.
And Rumble getting another unlucky slow there.
Alright, but he's got Phantoon taken care of. InNoRush is starting. Hey FBS, congrats, man. Nice X Factor by InNoRush.
Yep, getting a good first round in. Gonna see if he can follow up with another X Factor here.
And gets a mid.
And gets the 2-round X Factor. Very nice. Saving a decent amount of time on Rumble here. Looking at Rumbleminze screen, actually not looking super good for him. The energy is kind of okay, but only having 1 power bomb here isn't really good. So he will have to do some extra farming later, and unless he gets some really lucky drops on the way.
Yeah, Pancake Alley, and I know that's not the name of that room, but I don't know what it is. Occasionally, they will drop some power bombs for you, but I find that's typically when I already have 3 or 4.
You know, Pancake Alley is so good and so funny, I might just put that on the wiki later. Because I don't think that room has a good name yet. But we'll see. Oh, and probably the worst thing about the attic in Old Route is that goddamn spark. That always stops your attic spark there.
And not only once, but twice denied. That is so aggravating. But there is a strat that nullifies that. It's pretty easy to get. I just recently got it myself. It is so sweet. Getting that energy he's heading over for his spark does not get denied by the little spark from the broken glass.
InNoRush actually getting the attic spark and really catching up on Rumble here.
Now is he going to go for it? Yep. And gets it. Nice job with the short charge, Rumble. Looks like InNoRush is going for it too.
And also gets it. Very nice. Only very few seconds apart from each other.
And right into the hand. Nice job.
Yeah. And I think Rumble actually got his power bomb drop. Both at 1 power bomb now. Really close to each other. Both in terms of ammo and of positioning.
Well, they know that at the crabs, they can get a couple there, or they can just choose to get 1 and then farm the B-Tom and Red Tower. So they know they can get the 2 others that they need, because they need 3. Heading towards Botch Wound. And you know, you were saying about how Pitless is one of those things that just boosts your morale. Bowling Spark is definitely another one of those.
Oh yeah, I agree. Those kind of mini swag strats, I want to say, really add to that.
Not to mention saving you some time. Oh, okay, he gets one.
That's good.
Getting an energy drop from one of the crabs, which does happen.
Most likely gonna go for the crab in Red Tower, getting the third one that he can use for the X Factor opening on Bartoon. Or I might just feel lucky for some of the crabs in Meridia.
I personally would go ahead and take the beat Tom, because those crabs in Meridia have this habit of when you need a power bomb, they love to give you energy for some reason.
Oh yeah,
That's
for
just
sure.
me. That's just me. And yeah, there he goes. Now he's got his 3, no problem. InNoRush doing a little bit of farming in Hellway.
I would expect InNoRush to do the same thing, because funny enough, in the run he just did before this race, he had the exact same problem, and forgot to take the B-Tom. But this time he remembers.
Yeah, one of the things about any percent that a casual observer wouldn't realize is energy and ammo management is so key. You have to be aware of what you have and how you can get more at all times.
Yeah, that's something where practice really comes in, is getting a feeling for what energy, what ammo you need at what point, and where to get the drops from if you don't get them from the bosses on the way.
Rumble doing a beautiful fishbowl jump, just stumbled a little bit heading on up, but he's on his way. And he gives him a power bomb just to make me a liar.
I think InNoRush. Yeah, InNoRush also getting the jump.
Very nice. I mean, these guys are what, separated by a room?
Well, let's just say they're separated by so little that it's definitely going to come down to Bartoon and Dragon here in the next couple of minutes to who's going to be ahead and who's not. Rumble getting that initial X Factor, getting a nice 2-round. And good drops.
Yep. You need 2 super missiles coming out of here at bare minimum. So he's got what he needs. All right.
Also, with a free round here, also getting good drops. I feel like he had pretty bad patterns here. Got the good opening, but had some really bad luck on the patterns. Really unfavorable for getting supers in.
Rumble getting the halfie. Definitely a time save. Oh, and that nice damage boost off. Ah, but misses the ledge, but he still recovers pretty nicely.
InNoRush doing the classic wall spark here. Gonna conserve him some energy for the Dragon fight. And I'm not gonna jinx anything, but the any percent runs that I just keep referring to that the runners did before this race, they both ended in this very room Rumble is in right now. So.
Oh no! Why did you see now? See now, if that happens, you know they're gonna blame you now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm honestly fine with that. They both love me. I love them both, so that's fair.
All right, and Rumble starting out with that X Factor on Dragon, missing a couple of particles there. Nice shine spark.
Oh yeah, Dragon already looking very rad here. Gonna follow up with a little bit of ammo and should be dead after the spark here. Very nice.
And blue suit.
That was a very clean kill. Oh, InNoRush with a beautiful opening here.
That was a perfect shine spark placement.
Oh, that might be a free spark. Let's see if he can get to him blue. Misses the spark. Still very close.
Dragon will definitely be dead if he connects with yes.
There we go. Beautiful Dragon by both of the runners.
So 27 seconds separating their Dragon kills.
Yeah.
We have got a close race, folks. Very nice return, Happy.
So yeah, this is still very, very close. We got Lower Norfair coming up, one of the most intense areas still. A lot of movement tech, a lot of tricks, a lot of short charts coming up in Lower Norfair. And of course the Ridley fight, which can always be a burden.
I don't remember which match it was, but I remember in the any percent tournament, there was one race that was really close, and the lead changed like 5 times just in Lower Norfair. That's how problematic it can be sometimes. Very nice Cassius ring by Rumble. These guys doing a really good. They're running about a 50 pace at this point. Both of them.
Yeah, these are really, really respectable paces they're on right now. And it's also really cool to see that both of them really didn't need that extra safety tank they got just yet. Still getting it though, so that's really cool seeing that they took the time to get the safety but didn't end up needing it.
Nice little high five there at the plasma room door. Oh, the pre-plasma room door. That one, whatever that's called, where InNoRush is at right now. And Rumble getting the quick flyover. And Rumble heading to pick up the final beam before heading down to Lower Norfair.
I'm not gonna lie, there have been any percent runs where I forgot to pick up Ice Beam when I came down here.
Really?
Yeah.
You had an awesome Lower Norfair.
Do that too.
Had an awesome Lower Norfair elevator time though, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like that, I was wondering where the hell did that pace come from, but it's like you have everything done. You have this awesome firepower, but then you realize, wait, no, there's this very important beam that I need for the end game at some point.
Yeah, because odds are you only had 5 power bombs.
Pretty nice ice escape by Rumble here.
Very nice. Pardon me.
Everything all right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All
Just
right.
old. Yeah, Frost, you really need it for Turian.
At least if you want to go fast. And not rely on drop RNG of Metroids.
Yeah, because I believe it was you that pointed out that something about 75% of the time, but you have never seen it work out that way.
I'm pretty sure if you have only one power bomb pack, the odds of actually making it all the way for Turian are like 1 in 6.
Ah.
It's not really good. InNoRush opting for the lower route here, not even going for the ice escape, giving him the option to do this amazing speed keep through this acid snake room.
Not really hard to do, but it looks really good.
I'm gonna admit it's one of the strats that I never really got down. Always bonked or lost my speed on something. Yeah, still really close. InNoRush going for that chronic boost there. Unfortunately, not opening the door, so having to kill that Viola there.
But still doing the right thing and picking up those power bombs.
Rumble saving himself some power bombs by getting fast pillars here, making his way through reverse room in the game. Ooh, and unfortunately taking a hit there, morphing a little bit too early on the top one there.
And InNoRush doing the stutter 3 and misses it for fast pillars.
Yeah, we'll have to use one bomb spread where Rumble is using a power bomb right now. Only a little time loss, but it kind of hurts not getting it if you're aiming for it.
Yeah, and in a race like this, 3 seconds can hurt you.
Rumble playing it. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, InNoRush having a little trouble there at worst room, but make it to the top.
Yeah, Rumble playing it very safe here in Wasteland, killing all these Skigas here, since he is very low on energy. Hopefully gonna get a really good refill by the 2 Ninja Pirates here. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, he's looking a lot better. I imagine he still would feel a little better with a little bit more energy, but 2 tanks isn't bad. And there's that bomb spread you were talking about that InNoRush had to do.
Very rarely seen tech, but very much appreciated. Alright, so we got 20 shots for Rumble. Not a big deal for him. This guy runs RBO, so he knows what he's doing with this Ridley fight. And low percent too, so yeah, he knows this Ridley. Doing some really good fight here so far. Really fast too.
One more shot, I believe.
Yeah.
He's gonna give it another one just to make sure.
That was such a clean fight. Not even taking a hit. That was really good. Oh, and InNoRush fighting a little bit with the pirates here. Getting them kind of stacked. Needs to reload the room.
Another example of when you get off sync a little bit, it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, especially if these 2 pirates start cluttering together, being on one block, it's almost impossible to not take a lot of damage and still kill them. Just because of how their movement works, it's very weird.
Another high 5, but InNoRush losing a little bit of time there. And we're getting to that point in the race where it's not a good idea to be losing any time if you're behind.
Yeah, from now on, it's really just a race to the finish line.
Okay,
Rumble just needs to Turian, and he really wants to maintain that lead, and InNoRush really needs to make up some time now.
And Rumble's got everything he needs. He's got all the power bomb he needs to get through this optimally.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just realized the ammo count that Rumble is at right now is absolutely perfect. He's not gonna have to worry about drops at all in Turian. 25 and 10 here is just really good.
No, it would take some really crappy RNG from the Metroids for him to be in any kind of trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen in a tournament race, right?
Nah. No, that only happens when I'm a minute 45 ahead at G4. That's when that happens.
I feel your pain there. I feel your pain. All right, looks like InNoRush has a dead Ridley here. Just should be dead now. I think so. Should just need to get grabbed.
Yeah, let him pick you up.
No, still not dead.
Still not dead, really?
Needs to watch out here. Can only take 2 more hits. 1 more hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, move over.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright. Got a few flashbacks to Feral's Any Percent New Route Run the other day that I commentated where we got a similar situation.
8
very unpleasant.
hit points. Yeah.
He got out of it. They both did, so. And getting that E-Tank to get out, not a bad choice, going with these 5 tanks here.
Nah, I don't really blame him, because, let's see, he may pause to get a power bomb. He may not. I don't know if he's paying any attention to that. Nope. So he can get up into Wasteland. He'll have to do a couple of bombs to get back up to the key hunters.
Or you can just get lucky with the drop on the enemy there and get a power bomb.
Yeah, there's that. There is that.
Like, I guess commentary curse works in both directions, right?
And taking the time to kill him. Okay, he's going for the speedball strat and gets it.
Apparently Rumble is on PB pace. Just gonna believe Sevi on that.
I was just about to say, it looks like he's on PB pace. He must be. He didn't even stop to kill that fish.
I'm very glad he went off from his usual ritual, killing that fish. Actually, I don't think he's ahead. At least his timer is red, so it usually indicates that someone is not ahead. But we'll see. Either way, he's really close to his PB.
Why what, Poppy? No, Rumble has been doing that in a couple of matches just to mess with Conk, is why I said that. I don't mean you should kill the fish.
You know, the good thing is he absolutely got Calmer bombed though. In his race against me, I got absolutely god drops from a few other fishes, ending up defeating him by 16 seconds just because of good drops. So that's something. That's why I don't kill the fish. So yeah, Rumble is like on a high 51, low 52 pace, depending on how good his Turian is going to be. We saw him practicing baby skip earlier, so that might be a really good time save for OSPB.
Thanks, Big Fat B. Always nice to have Fox News covering one of our races. Okay, Rumble heading down into Turian. Let's see how the Metroid rooms treat him.
Oh, co-ejecting 2 supers into the wall there.
And then getting 3 back.
Yeah. We're actually going for grouping strats in room 3 here. Oh, and getting full back on super is very nice. Yeah, he has nothing to worry about.
Yeah, he's worry-free from this point on. I mean, Rumble, honestly, a couple of little slips here and there, but doing a really nice job with this run.
Yeah.
Does he? I'm assuming he does baby skip.
Well, he practiced it before the race, and he did it in his recent runs, so I'm assuming he's going to at least attempt it.
And InNoRush, about to make his way down the tree, and he's got pretty good ammo and health as well. He should not have much to worry about. Come on, Rumble.
Rumble unfortunately getting grabbed there.
Now
Very
I feel
close
bad
to the
that I
end
opened
too.
my mouth.
I always feel like that finale on the baby skip is one of the hardest parts. Getting those final jumps down. So Rumble will have to take the refill. Gonna lose a little bit of time here. But yeah, still really far ahead of InNoRush at this point. He just hit G4. Gonna be playing the waiting game.
Well, it's not until you start speedrunning that you realize just how long those cutscenes take.
Yeah. And it's interesting seeing those cutscenes, and then again, in any percent run is like more than 10 minutes just door transitions. And that nobody noticed that. Sometimes it even feels like the door transitions aren't long enough.
Oh, Rumble getting through with that Zeb skip at the last possible second.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Onto his mother brain free. Dodging a lot of snipes there, shooting the missiles nicely between the bullets. Still having 10 spare. Very nice.
Slutters, I caught some of that. You had to do a dab match commentary by yourself. I think you did fairly well, if you ask me. You did a really good job with that.
Oh, wow. Getting hit by the onion rings there.
Alright, Rumble, because somebody ordered extra onion rings.
Oh, Mother Brain really not being nice today. Isn't catch-up phase, though, so should be good. There you go, alright.
Do not run towards that leg.
Nope. He's fine.
Alright, InNoRush is fine with his ammo and health. He's full up. Plus he's got that 5th tank for some insurance.
Looks like InNoRush is also going to attempt the baby skip here. Looking really good so far. Yeah, there you go, and he gets it. Nice.
Nice job. I really need to learn that one of these days.
It's a nice trick.
Yeah, Wesker, put that on the to-do list, will you? And nice Zeb skip by InNoRush.
Yeah, first try, no struggle there. Really good turn by InNoRush. Really gaining some time on the last meters here on Rumble. Not gonna matter, but still really, really nicely done.
Yeah. One little fumble, but Rumble's got his rhythm. on Mother Brain right now, and that's it. Now all he's got to do is done.
I'm actually sure he's on PB pace by a very few seconds. Actually, this is going to be insanely close to his PB. Let me look. Yeah, he has a 51.33. This is like super close.
He should PB then.
Yeah.
Because I can escape in less than a minute 30 if I don't do anything wrong. I know he can.
Yeah.
Come on, Rumble. And taking nothing from InNoRush, sorry, but this is pretty much it. I'd love to see Rumble get a PB here.
Yeah, race PBs, especially during tournaments, are really, really hype. Alright, InNoRush also through Mother Brain 2.
Nice job there, brother.
And getting the Behemoth Spark. Finish off
so
his good
nice.
run.
So nice. Go, Rumble, go.
Alright, yeah.
I'm gonna let you be the one to say it, Punk.
Alright, yeah, Rumble has done with an official SL race time of 51.17. Improving his actual PB by at least 16 seconds here, and getting a race PB by 49 seconds, so props to him PBing on this tournament race. Great job.
A tournament race PB. Hey, Rumble, great job, man. Good game.
Yeah, really nicely done.
Probably because he's racing against his summer best, would be my guess. B-Net.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that.
All right, and InNoRush getting powered up. Getting ready to get rid of Mother Brain once and for all.
That's
going for the safer strat here, just going ahead and standing back in the corner. And
this hyper beam thing is such an epic thing. I feel like it's getting kind of washed up over the years of speedrunning, but theoretically that baby dying giving you that ultimate power is so cool.
And Mother Brain having to throw one last little kick before she bites the dust, because she's just trifling that way. Not going to matter InNoRush, because he's out of here.
Yeah. I think InNoRush has a 52.18 as PB.
Oh, catching a little shot from that space pirate. You know, while you're talking about it, think about something here. The planet is exploding all around them, and these space pirates are concentrating on trying to shoot Samus instead of saving their ass. I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
That's such a cool thing, and I really like that they consistently did that throughout the series. I can only tell everyone to play Metroid Prime. It's a great game, and in Metroid Prime there's actually a lot of hidden lore, and you can read like some of the logbooks of the space pirate, and it really shows some of the mentality about like how the space pirates would rather die than seeing the enemy succeed. And this kind of mentality is really, really interesting.
Rumble going into the critters room.
InNoRush.
Right, I'm sorry, InNoRush.
Saving the animals like it's supposed to be done. Doing the right thing here. Just throwing that out there. Yes, Poppers. Yes, he's doing the right thing.
Dear Force.
Dia-Force. And look, they even removed the little box for you. How can you not love these guys? Yeah, he's making me proud, for sure.
And InNoRush is going to dot done with an official SRL time of 54:55. And that gives him an SRL. He has improved his SRL PB by 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
So we got 2 SRL PBs and 1 actual PB. That's some really good stats for such a tournament race.
What an awesome job, man. That was a great race. That was a great race. Good job by both of them. And you know what? It's not over yet. I understand that coming up next, we've got another great match. It's Toasty Muffins. Oh, versus who?
Toasty Muffins versus TG Derp.
Oh yeah, TG Derp. Okay, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, commentary is also world class. We have Cerberov on the commentary, so that's gonna be really good.
My buddy Cerberov doing this. Oh, I'm gonna stick around for that race. Honk, I really enjoyed getting to do some commentary with you, man. It's been a blast. It's a great race to do it with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been looking forward to commentating with you for a long time. Glad we finally got around to do it.
We're gonna have to do this again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sir. You know. Cerberov knows his commentary. All right. Well, thank you, Paul, and thank you guys. Y'all been great. Y'all stick around because there's more coming on Speed Game. And be sure and follow those runners. Rumble and InNoRush, and be sure and follow Punk. He has one of the best streams you ever want to see. You'll always learn something when you're in Punk stream. You really will.
And also make sure to follow my man Ancient Gamer here, who is actually on his journey to a sub 50 at the moment, and it's always a beautiful thing, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Well, I'm gonna stop off by sub 55 first.
Well,
I just got to 56. I'm gonna take a little break at sub 55 and then go for the 50.
Well, that's also a nice journey. But yeah, that's it for us. We're gonna give it over to Cerberov here. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching and stick around.
Yep. See you later.